All right? And then you will tell Junior, that child is wise enough between the ages 8 to 12. They know you are kidding them. They may not tell you, but the very expressive ones will challenge you. Daddy, you told us not to watch TV 24 hours, but you've been in front of the TV for the past, for all through weekend. All right? They can discern. Okay, so we need to be very, very careful with children. They are very wise. Very wise. All right, so the third one is the age of inspiration. Thank you very much. The age of inspiration. At that point, they begin to form role models. They begin to pick superheroes. They begin to cut them out and paste them in their rooms. If you failed in the previous phases, you will burn your fingers at that phase. All right, so the work should be done very early, and you do it thorough. I have a friend that says, you know, Jimmy, I'm not the talking type. I said, hello, who is the talking type? But you are the shouting type. You must talk, oh. Parenting requires opening your mouth. You have to open it and speak. All right, so the age of inspiration requires you to ensure that, well, if you succeeded in the previous phases, you will be counted among the role models for your children at that phase. At that phase of inspiration. And then your children will consult you when they want to fish out other role models regarding areas of interest. Okay. Take, for instance, football. You know, and at that point, you need to be also wise. I'll be wrapping up now. You need to be wise at that point. Because the child consulted you, it's not licensed for you to just talk anyhow. Parenting requires skills and strategies. All right? So when the child consults you regarding choosing a role model, you need to x-ray the life of those role models and let the child know, because someone is your hero doesn't mean you receive 100% everything in their lives. Yeah. All right, there are things you connect with, yeah. And there are things that you will not do, that you will learn not to, yeah. And there are things that you learn to. Thank you very much.
Mrs. Akonle, you are not a talking type until they touch your passion. We need to collect the mic for you. Okay. Mr. Kpabula, I mean, a lot has been said. I'm sure that we cannot exhaust the issue of parenting, right? But there was something she said that, you know, based on the story that we had, let me just touch a little bit on that story. Given that it's coming from the mother, as a medical practitioner, can you just give us, maybe suggest some steps that she can take? Because she sounds almost as broken as the children in her life, right? What advice will you give, not just to the woman now, but to the family? What do you think they should start doing? How can we kickstart healing in this family?
Okay, they mentioned molesting,
yes.
And we do not know what the molesting was not, molestation was not spelled out. So I don't know what it is. It could be anything. Okay. My advice to this woman is to look inwards. There has been she has the parents, they've missed. There's a missing link somewhere. There's already a history of what happened to the elder brother, yeah. Because there was a nanny that molested him, and he is now in turn molesting his younger. History of molestation, and the mother just got to know. So I think she needs to look inwards. She needs to be more attentive. There is something that is, I mean, if she's broken, it's okay to be broken, but she can't stay broken for that. She doesn't have that leisure to be broken. She doesn't have the luxury. She needs to, get up and start from the nanny. Probably she missed it with the nanny. I have always, talked about your nannies. What you sow into your nannies, you're going to reap it in your children. It's important that you call every child your child.
The Bible said, train up a child in the way the child should go, not your child. That's the point you're trying to make.
Yes.
Train up a child. So any child child that is privileged to be in your hand.
Anybody God brings into your your influence, sphere of influence, especially if you go and the parents of this child trusted you to give this other child into your hands, that person has become your child. I think you should treat the person like a human being first. Teach the person like a child, because you're going to reap the harvest in your own children. That's what.
Thank you so much. I mean that was deep. But you know, there's a lot of emphasis on parents. You need to pay attention to your children. And anytime I hear that, what comes to my mind first is this person who have become